Welcome to JAIIB Mock Test Series. In this video, we will be solving various questions on accounting and finance for bankers with detailed answer explanations. You can also log into our website or download mobile apps to explore more than 4,500 mock test questions, including previous year's question papers, full-length mock tests. Chapter-wise, you can practice question sets with detailed explanation, and you can also download chapter-wise study material. So let's get started.
Question number 1. The basic rule of bookkeeping, that is debit the receiver and credit the giver, is applicable to which account? Personal account, real account, nominal account, or all of the above? And the answer is personal account. Why? Because a personal account is an account for use by an individual for that person's own needs. And the golden rule of this account is debit the receiver and credit the giver. Okay? Right. Let's move on to next question. Question number 2. Capital account of the owner is an example of personal account, real account, nominal account, or none of the above. Capital account of the owners किसका एग्जाम्पल है? क्या होता है? पर्सनल अकाउंट होता है, रियल अकाउंट होता है, नॉमिनल अकाउंट होता है, या इनमें से कोई भी नहीं होता? Capital account of the owner is the example of personal account. क्यों? क्योंकि capital account shows that how much of the company assets are owned by the owners instead of creditor. Don't confuse between creditor and the owners. Capital falls under the personal account. Remember, capital falls under personal account. Let's move on to next question. Question number 3. Which of the following accounts have only credit balance? And your options are reserve fund account, capital accounts, account receivable, or all of these. So the answer is reserve fund account. And the explanation is, reserve funds means amount set aside out of profit or other surplus which are not meant to cover any liabilities, contingency, commitment, or depreciation in the value of assets. Since the surplus or income have only credit balance in nominal account, so the option 1 is correct one, reserve fund account. Number 4. Any expenditure the benefits of which are consumed in the current year is capital expenditure. Is it true or false, or incomplete statement, or none of the above? Yes, it is false. Why? Because an amount is spent to acquire or upgrade productive assets such as buildings, machineries, and equipment, vehicles, in order to increase the capacity of efficiency of a company for more than one accounting period is called capital expenditure. So the option is 2, that is false. Any expenditure the benefit of which are consumed in the current year is capital expenditure. No, beyond 1 year, more than 1 year of accounting period should be there. Number 5. Which of the following statement is not true regarding closing stock? This account has credit balance. It is real account and shown on liability side of balance sheet. In the profit and loss account, it is shown on the credit side. Or all of the above. Your answer is all of the above. Right. Closing stock is the amount of inventory that a business still has on hand at the end of a reporting period. It is a real account and shown on asset side of balance sheet. It is shown on the credit side of trading account. It has only debit balance, so option 4, that is all of the option is correct. Question number 6. Posting in the ledger in bank is on the basis of cash book entries, journal entries, vouchers, and all the above. And the answer is vouchers. On the basis of vouchers only posting in ledger in bank happen. All the cash receipt and payment are recorded in the receiving cashier cash book and paying cashier cash book respectively. After this, on the basis of paying slip, voucher received by the receiving cashier and checks and withdrawal slips by the paying cashier, these transactions are entered first in the account of customer and after that day book are written. Got it? Great. Let's move on to next question. Question number 7. As per KYC guidelines, the banks cannot have correspondent arrangement with shell banks. For this purpose, the shell banks means a bank having no existence but on paper only. And the next option is a bank incorporated outside India and having a branch in India. And the third option, a bank incorporated in a country where it has no existence and it is not required by regulating authority. And the fourth one is a bank incorporated outside India and banned by UNO to have operation other than in country of incorporation. So the answer is a bank incorporated in a country where it has no existence and it is not required by regulating authority. Why? Because a shell bank is a financial institute that does not have any physical presence in any country. That is why option 3 is correct one. Question number 8. The extension of dash is the principal activity of a commercial bank. The options are hire or purchase, credit or lending, both credit and lending and hire or purchase, or none of the above. And the answer is yes, it's a credit or lending. Because see, there are 3 main interrelated functions of a commercial bank are holding of deposits, creating credit through lending and investment activities, and providing a mechanism of payments and transfer of a fund for various productive activities. The extension of credit and lending is the principal activity of a commercial bank. The extension for credit or lending is the principal activity of commercial bank. Question number 9. In order to accelerate and enhance the flow of long-term funds to infrastructure projects for undertaking government ambitious program of infrastructure development, scheduled commercial bank have been allowed to act as a sponsor to option 1 is Infrastructure Debt Fund, that is IDF. Option number 2, Infrastructure Balance Fund, that is IBF. Infrastructure Growth Fund, that is IGF. And Infrastructure Equity Fund, that is IEF. And the answer is Infrastructure Debt Fund, IDF. See, in order to accelerate and enhance the flow of long-term funds to infrastructure projects for undertaking the government's ambitious program of infrastructure development, scheduled commercial bank have been allowed to act as a sponsor to infrastructure debt fund only. Okay, right? Let's move on to next question. Question number 10. The general ledger trial balance is prepared at branch end, and the option is daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, or quarterly basis. It's a daily basis. The general ledger trial balance is prepared every day in bank.